Hello everyone, welcome to the official channel of Adda247 North East. Let's start with computer class, a revision class for today because you have only 2 days for your exam. So I hope everyone is preparing well for your exam. We have in a very short time, we have concluded with many classes, and also we have done few paid classes. Few of them are in live class. So I hope everyone have benefited with our classes in your upcoming exams. So today my session is of computer, which is means maximum marks will be from English and of computer. So from computer today my questions are from PYQ, means already these questions came in few of the exams, few of the computer exams. So today my questions are a bit different from the earlier sessions. So let's start. Again, I am saying before starting my session, if you want today's PDF, you will be getting in our Adda247 app. You will be getting the app in both Apple Play Store and Google Play Store. You will be getting the app where you will be getting previous year paper along with daily quiz, mock tests, notes and article, and daily current affairs in our app. Do not forget to download and subscribe to our app. So let's start with the first question. What do you call a computer on a network that requests files from another computer? So when we say about computer, a computer is requesting files from another computer. What will be the name of that particular computer? What will be saying that? A client, a host, or a router, or a web server. So whenever we say about network, so maximum time when we say about the questions of computer, one question is like shows up every time in computer exams, that is one of network, one is of firewall, means security, one is of types of network connection, topologies, and also generations of computers. These are some of the basic topics which are which questions have been showing up almost every time in all the exams that are related with computer. So when we say about network connection, that is the client, it is a computer which requests files from another computer. So apart from that, one more what is there, that is for server. When we say about server, it is the computer that holds the files and sends them back to the client. So you have to at least know the basic definition of this particular words, because in your exam maximum times the definition has been there. You have to pick the word from the options. So the answer here is A. Next question, what is an algorithm? So as you can see here, I have just directly taken the questions from the previous year papers. So this is another question. This is a definition again, asking like what is the algorithm. So what we say to the algorithm, it is a real life mathematical problem, a list of problems. An algorithm is a rule or step-by-step process or none of the options mentioned above. So when we say about the algorithm, think I have heard this algorithm is made for computer, or a computer algorithm is different from that of other means whatever we have relating to machine. So when we say about algorithm, the base definition is this, it is a step-by-step process. Algorithm, it is a set of rules which we have to follow. One step is been completed, then we will be going to the another step. So it will be a set of rules that we are required to follow. Answer is number C. Next question, which one can be used as watermark in a Word document? So if you can see here, I have also used watermark in my PowerPoint presentation. Here there is a watermark of Adda247. Okay, so now if I use a watermark in a Word document, so from here what I can use a text, I can use anything, nothing, or I can use an image, or I'll be using both text and an image. Like think this is a Word document. Here I have a big logo printed here in this side. So think this is a watermark. Here I have written a text, means I have written something. Now can I paste a picture also? Yes, I can also paste a picture writing this part either here or either in any part of the page. So I can use both text and image when I say about using a watermark. Once this question has again came up in your exam, like when we say about watermark or where we get the watermark, sometimes it is also asked like where you can get this option, where watermark option is there in the computer menu. There are many options: home option, insert option, design option. So where you can find this menu in the menu where you can find watermark, you can give in the comment section or you can charge in your Microsoft Word page, because sometimes it is asked about watermark, sometimes it is asked about page number. So these are some of the important things of computer. Next, the wireless standard. This wireless standard is widely used to connect computer to each other and to the internet. So when we say about wireless standard, we are saying about a connection of Wi-Fi connection, right? So there is another word that is used to define Wi-Fi. Amongst this, what is the word? Means I am connecting to a connection, internet connection, for a closed area, for a larger area. We usually denote the word Wi-Fi. Now when I say about Wi-Fi, is it 802.11 broadband, RJ45 or blue band? So the other name for Wi-Fi, it is 802.11. It is a technical term for Wi-Fi, global standard for wireless local network. We also say as WLAN. So IEEE 802.11, or we say as Wi-Fi. So this is a technical word. Technically, this is used in local language. We use as Wi-Fi. Next, we can detect spelling and grammar error by using which key? Usually F7 is used when we say about grammar check, spell check. Okay, so amongst this, which we can use? Can we use pressing Alt +7 for grammar check, or pressing Shift plus F7, only F7, or none of this? So whenever we say about grammar or spelling error, so for that we tend to use F7. By pressing F7 we can detect spelling or grammar use. So apart from that, there are rest which are there mentioned. You can see, like if I press Alt plus F7, it will find the next mistake one by one. So this is the function of Alt. And if I press Shift plus 7, it will be opening the thesaurus to find words that mean the same thing. So you have to see both these two options along with the function of F1. Apart from that, whatever the functional keys are present, you have to see the functions of every functional key starting from F1 to F12, because maximum time this is used or this is asked in a computer, like what is the functions, what is the function of F7 or what is the function of F5. So at least you have to know this 12 functions of each of the functional keys. Next, what advantage of dot matrix printer over the laser printer? This is a common question. In every computer exam, we can expect a question from printer. So when we say about dot matrix printer, what is the advantage of dot matrix that with a laser printer? Dot matrix produces high quality output, prints more page per minute, can print carbon copies, it is portable. What is the answer when we say about advantage of dot matrix? So when we say about dot matrix printer, the advantage is they can print more carbon copies. That is one of the advantage. Apart from that, we also say dot matrix printer are the impact printer. The other name of dot matrix are impact printer. They use physical pressure to strike an ink ribbon against paper that allows to make carbon copies, multiple copies simultaneously. Laser printless use heat and toner. So this is the disadvantage of matrix printer over laser printer. Laser printer uses heat, so they cannot print multiple carbon copies at once. So nowadays we usually see using dot matrix or impact printer more than laser. Next question, what is a shortcut key to insert a page break in Word? So is it visible? Yes. So I want to insert a page break in between the words. So amongst this option, what I'll be using as a shortcut key? Control plus enter, control plus delete, alt plus enter, or alt plus n. Question answer is either C or A. We have to press enter. Along with that, we have to press which key? This is control plus enter for PC users. Now if I am using a computer which is a Mac PC, for them CMD plus return, while for PC it is control plus enter. Okay, next question. Firewalls are used to protect against. As I have mentioned, firewalls questions are very common in your exam. So when we say about firewall, amongst this, what is the answer of firewall? Why we use firewall? Is it for unauthorized attacks, phishing, external resources, or data-driven attacks? So when we say about using of firewalls, we usually use for any unauthorized attacks that are, or to prevent the unauthorized attacks when we are working in a business operation or in a office, private office, or a government office. So these are some of the uses of firewall. You can see monitoring network traffic, inspecting data packets, regulating traffic, enforcing rules, protecting against external threats. So these are some of the important uses of a firewall. Next question, periodically adding, changing and deleting file records. What is the definition of this? Is it updating, upgrading, restructuring or shuffling? When we say about adding up that data, changing or deleting any file records, what we say about this particular word, it is also known as data updating when we say about changing or deleting data. Okay, next question, which of the following is not considered as a secondary device? So when we say about storage device, these are either primary or secondary devices, primary storage or secondary storage. Primary are those that are usually means stored in a computer's main memory. Those are such devices which saves data temporarily, while those which are secondary devices, storage device, they store data permanently till then when we do not delete. And when we say about secondary devices, these are also known as non-volatile device, non-volatile memory. Among this, there is one device which is not a secondary, it is a primary device. So the answer is semiconductor memory, because it is a form of primary device. I have explained here, you can see it is referring to primary storage. We say as main memory, here RAM or cache memory comes into play. And when we say about semiconductor memory, they perform high speed volatile computing operations and they are directly working with the help of the CPU. Once we shut down our computer, the operations are not there, everything are wiped out. So that is the reason why we say as the difference between volatile and non-volatile memory. Next, online credit card transaction involve which type of processing? Nowadays, credit card or our debit card processing are mostly taken into play whenever we want to give a very huge amount of money or transaction. We want to make a transaction, think I want to buy an iPhone today. Okay, so at that time I'm using a credit card or a debit card transaction. What is the name of the processing called? Is it an instant processing, batch, manual, or else transaction processing? So what I am doing there, I have already mentioned the word, I am doing a transaction, right? I am paying somewhere. So it is also known as a transaction processing, because I am paying somewhere, I am giving a transaction. That is the reason why we say online credit card as transaction processing. Next question. What is the generation of computer in where we use VLSI? What is the full form of VLSI? Very large scale integration. Very large scale integration. So this is the full form of VLSI. Whenever we say about VLSI and microprocessor, in which generation we have used? Is it first, fourth, third or second generation? So VLSI are used in which generation? Just go once with the photo. So whenever we say about a first generation computer, it used vacuum tube in this particular time between 1940 to 1956. Second generation used transistor. Third generation integrated circuits. I have mentioned here about microprocessor and VLSI. This was been used in which generation? Fourth generation. Okay, 1971. Yes, fourth generation are those which have also started their connection with satellite and all everything. And today here we are now at fifth generation, which is AI based, or we say as ULSI based, ultra large scale integration. And yes, these are the various types of computer that were used from that time. Earlier it was like a box, very big room is been filled with the first generation computer. Then gradually now we are at this particular stage. Next, The term basic is an acronym for, yes, acronym question 1 or 2 always comes up in your exam of computer, full form. Now here today I have asked about basic. What is the full form of basic? Balance assembly, basic all system, beginners assembly, or beginners all purpose symbolic instruction code. So when we say about the word basic, usually we use basic everywhere, right? Like it is a very basic task, it is very basic. But when we say in the terms of computer, like what is the full form of basic? What is the answer now? So basic full form is basic all purpose symbolic instruction code. Okay, do remember? Next, storage that retains the data after the power is turned off is referred to as, this I have discussed a while ago, right? So when we say about storage, we have shut down the computer, still the data are retained by the computer. These are known as volatile or non-volatile storage. So think I have kept my everything, my documents, my all paperwork in a pen drive. It is a form of secondary storage. It will be there until we delete the files, right? So it is a type of non-volatile storage. Non-volatile storage, it keeps data safe without needing a constant flow of electricity. Next question, documents are converted to dash which can be published to the web. Now you want to publish anything to the web, then you have to first convert a document into a doc file other than those given as option machine language or HTML. This is also an easy question. We will be saying the documents will be have to be converted into what form? Into HTML form before they can be published into the web, right? Yes. So the answer is HTML. What is the full form of HTML? Hypertext Markup Language. It is the standard language that web browser read and display as web pages. Okay. So the answer is HTML. So this was all for today. You can give this question as your homework in your comment section. Among this, which is not a web browser, and also who are preparing for the upcoming sub-inspector of supply, you can see our classes of this particular batch will be starting from 31st of August. Once you complete your classes, you can, once you complete your LDA exam, you can start preparing for this particular exam, because this exam has, I think you have this exam by October, last of October, right? So you will be getting at least 1.5 to 2 months to prepare for this exam. And also if you are preparing by the help of mock tests, you can go for test prime. For any doubt, any query, you can call us in this number 9240231041 for any details or query. This is all for today. Thank you everyone. If you have anything to ask, you can drop in the comment section or you can call here.